Hello again, Commanders. Commander Hoopchi here with another Xbox One Elite Dangerous Flight School tutorial video. Today I mentioned earlier in one of my videos that I was going to talk about buy game extras on the Xbox One in order to understand how to buy extras for the game. So I'm going to go through that very quickly. It shouldn't be a very long video and it's pretty self-explanatory, but some people those that are new to the way this system works may be confused by it, so I'm just going to go through it. So the game extras that we're talking about that you can buy, I'll show you. But the very first thing you need to do before you can go into the Frontier store and buy games is you do need to purchase the virtual currency needed to buy those game extras. So the way that you have to do that is you actually have to go into the Xbox game store itself. And you can do that one of two ways. The easiest way is to come into here and press A on open the Xbox game store. Or you can go through the store itself and go find Elite Dangerous and then go purchase it that way. I'm going to do it this way to show you how it works. So we're going to hit A here. And you'll see that the Xbox switches me to the game store. And now it's brought me into the Elite Dangerous marketplace results, and everything that's available here to purchase in terms of Elite Dangerous is listed. What you're looking for are these Frontier points, and they come in different denominations. You've got 500, a 300, a 1,000, and a 2,500. And of course, each of them, has a corresponding price based on how many points you buy. So, for instance, if you were to buy, let's say you want to buy the Frontier points for 1,000, you would hit A there, and that's going to take you into the store, and it's going to give you the option to purchase that. And the price is going to be $14.99 for 1,000 points. So that's, you're going to have to go through the Xbox Game Store stuff itself in order to purchase the Frontier points that you need to use in the game to purchase the extras. So once you have some points in your pocket, you can hit B to go back out of here. It's going to take you all the way back to here, and now you can open the Frontier store to purchase items. Now, you obviously had to register an account with Frontier when you first started Elite Dangerous, and it's going to take you in, and those points are going to show up in that account, and I'll show you how. Once you open the Frontier store, it's actually going to switch to the Edge browser of the Xbox. And then it's going to go to the store and load it up. And it'll take a few seconds, depending on the speed of your connection. There's a lot of stuff to load. But then you're going to get this screen here. And you'll see at the top it says, Welcome, Commander Hoopchi. It currently states that I have 300 Frontier points that I can spend. If you use your left stick, you can move your cursor around here and select things, kind of like a mouse on your computer. It's not as easy to do as a mouse, but you can use the left stick to move around here and select things. So for instance, you can also change it to just paint jobs if that's all you're interested in, or just bobbleheads if that's all you're interested in. Let's just look at bobbleheads first. So as you can see here, I have bobbleheads that are available that I would be able to purchase and put somewhere on my ship. Now you can see I've already purchased. I put this bobblehead right here, the female bobblehead, on my Asp Explorer to keep me company as I go trekking off into the inky blacks of space when we go to Sagittarius A here in a few weeks after Horizons drops. You could get the male pilot bobblehead, Lost Winds. These are some other items that you could purchase. You could also purchase for 1,000 the alphabet bobblehead, and then you could write some sort of word on your dashboard. That's kind of cool, but I don't really like the cartoony style of these myself, so I kind of avoided those. But if these were a little more futuristic looking, then I would possibly consider doing something like that, but I'm not interested in the first grade alphabet. Paint jobs are kind of the same. If I just go to paint jobs, I'll have an option to look at various paint jobs. There's one here for 1,300 that has the Commander pack. But you want to make sure when you're purchasing these items that you're looking for the paint job that applies to your ship. And if you go down to the bottom, if you kind of move down slowly on any kind of a picture, you'll see that it'll open up and tell you which ship this is. Viper Mk3. If you come up here, you'll see Eagle Squadron, Cobra Mk, Asp. And that's a good thing to make sure and check before you purchase paint for a ship that you are not going to be able to use it for. All right. Here's some Anaconda military paint jobs. I currently have a Vulture, so I have purchased these paint jobs right here. And when I go into my livery, I'll be able to apply any one of these paint jobs here to my Vulture. And you can see once you've purchased something, it says owned right here. So let's just say, just for fun, that I wanted to purchase something else. I do have an ASP, so let's just say I wanted to purchase this, and I pressed A. You'll notice that it's going to open it up and give me the option now to either add to cart, buy now, or add to wish list. If I press buy now, it's going to take me to the screen where I can buy it, and I must select a payment method before I can actually complete the payment. So Xbox, stop listening. Stop listening. So before this complete payment becomes active, you'll need to actually select Frontier Points here, and then you can select complete payment and it will complete the purchase if you have enough Frontier Points, which currently I do not. I do not have enough Frontier Points to purchase that, so if I were to hit complete payment, it would give me an error and kick me back, and I wouldn't be able to do that. But here you can see my cart. You can see that I have the ASP Synth Paint Pack listed in there. And if I wanted to, I could proceed to payment from here, clear shopping cart, or continue shopping and put more things in there and buy them. At this point, I'm going to clear the shopping cart because I'm not going to buy those. And I'm going to go back and hit continue shopping. It is kind of nice, to add things to your wish list, if you down the road want to be able to, purchase something. One thing you'll want to know about the store, though, is that just because you go down, it stops. Don't think that that's the end of the line. It takes a little while to load, but the rest of the ships will load and then continue to loading as you go down. And right now, you can use the left stick, but also know that the right stick will actually page you down faster in Edge on the Xbox than the left stick will. The left stick is used for selecting things. The right stick is actually used for moving up and down page to page when you're in the Microsoft Edge browser on your Xbox. So that'll make things a little bit quicker for you when you're trying to, find one of these paint jobs that you might like. Wow, that's a really nice one right there, the Eagle Red Ignition, and here's a Cobra Mark III Orange. That's a really cool paint job as well. They've got some pretty nice ones in here. I've been very, I'm very happy with the selection. Obviously, I wish there was a greater selection for the current ship that I'm flying, which is a Vulture. I'm doing Bounty Hunter in. There's not as many, I guess you would say, options for a Vulture as I would like, but I'm sure they'll be adding those in the future, as well as more bobbleheads and things like that that we can purchase. So that's just a quick tutorial on how to buy game extras. If you get in here, you can hit B and kind of go out. That's one way to do it. Or you can just hit your Xbox button, go out to the dashboard, and then page down and reselect Elite Dangerous to go back into the game is usually what I do, and then go back to the main menu from there. I'll tack on just a little quick snippet here at the end of the video showing how you can change those liveries in the game, which is pretty self-explanatory, but again, these tutorials are for those of you that are brand new to the game and may not understand how things work. So I'll tack that on to the end, and we'll do that right now. Okay, Commanders, as mentioned, I want to talk about applying those paint jobs once you have them for your ship. Now, this is my Vulture, and I told you I bought some paint jobs. Now, you can also have a shortcut in here for buy game extras right up here at the top if you want to highlight that. And you press A, that's just going to take you right back to the screen where you buy game extras. Now, again, if you don't have Frontier points already in your account, this will just go to that screen and look at it, and you'll have to go buy the points first. But that's a quick way to get to the store as well if you decide when you're in that area that you'd like to purchase something. But I want to talk to you about real quickly about applying those, and it's really very easy. You just go down and highlight your paint job and press A, and you go to apply, and then it's going to show you all the paint jobs that you have available, and it will also show you what they sort of look like on your ship as you cycle through them. It does take a moment to update, so give yourself a few seconds to update to make sure you've got the one you want, see what it looks like, and then you can press A and it will apply that paint job. It works exactly like the combat decals or any other kind of decal. If you want to change decals, you can do that in here using this. And then when you purchase a bobblehead, those will show up here in the dashboard area. Now I don't have a bobblehead to put on my Vulture. It's currently in my Asp Explorer, so that's not showing up here, but if I had another bobblehead it would show up here. And this shows the location for that bobblehead. So that bobblehead will be in that corner with this one, then it'd be a little closer, then it'd be a little farther over, then it'd be more toward the center, more toward the center. Oh, now it's on the right side, now it's way on the right side, now it's way, way on the right side, way, way. And as you can see, it just kind of cycles through locations in the front of your ship where the bobblehead will be placed. And that's also how you spell words. If you were to buy the alphabet, you'll start on this side and then go all the way across in order to spell a word using the alphabet set that you might have purchased through the store. I hope that makes the Buy Game Extras screen a little more clear to those of you who might be having trouble with it. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below and I'll try to address those. Otherwise, remember, Commanders, fly safe.